Episode 1: The Richest Kings in African History. What if I told you that some of the richest rulers in human history were African kings? Kings whose wealth came from gold, ivory, trade routes, vast empires, and powerful armies. Some ruled cities that attracted merchants from across the world. Others controlled so much gold that entire economies depended on them. Yet today, many people know little about their stories. In this first episode of the Calabash, we uncover the richest kings in African history and reveal the ruler many historians believe was the wealthiest person who ever lived. Let's open the Calabash. Number 5. Shaka Zulu, the king who built an empire. Our journey begins in southern Africa. In the early 1800s, Shaka Zulu transformed a small clan into one of Africa's most feared kingdoms. Although his wealth was not measured in gold, it was measured in something equally valuable: land, cattle, and military power. Under his leadership, the Zulu kingdom expanded rapidly. Thousands of warriors served under him, and vast herds symbolized immense influence. Shaka's military innovations changed history. But compared to the kings still ahead on this list, his riches were only the beginning. Number 4. Osei Tutu, the Golden King of the Ashanti. Next, we travel to present-day Ghana. Here, Osei Tutu founded the Ashanti Empire, one of the wealthiest kingdoms in West Africa, controlling rich gold-producing regions. Gold was so important to Ashanti culture that royal regalia, jewelry, and ceremonial objects were often crafted from it. As trade flourished, the empire became one of the most influential powers. But another king would soon control trade on an even greater scale. Number 3. Askia Muhammad, master of the Songhai Empire. By the late 15th century, the Songhai Empire was one of Africa's largest. Its ruler expanded the empire and strengthened control over key trade routes across the Sahara Desert, carrying gold, salt, and ivory. Taxes collected from this trade generated enormous wealth. Cities such as Gao and Timbuktu flourished as centers of learning and commerce. His empire stretched across vast territories, making him one of Africa's wealthiest. Yet there was a king whose empire would surpass Songhai's wealth. Number 2. Sundiata Keita, the Lion King of Mali. Before Mansa Musa, there was Sundiata Keita. He united several kingdoms and founded the Mali Empire in the 13th century, laying the foundation for one of the richest empires in history. The empire sat on the world's most valuable gold deposits and controlled trade routes connecting West Africa to the Middle East. Number 1. Mansa Musa, the richest king in history. Now we arrive at the ruler whose name has become synonymous with wealth. When he became emperor of Mali in 1312, he inherited a kingdom overflowing with gold. But it was his famous pilgrimage that made him a legend. Historical accounts describe thousands of attendants, soldiers, and camels loaded with gold traveling with him across the Sahara. As he passed through cities, he gave away gold so generously that some reports suggest he affected local economies. Imagine being so wealthy that your spending changes the value of money itself. News of his riches spread throughout Africa and Europe. He invested in education and architecture. Timbuktu became a center of learning. Some say his fortune would equal hundreds of billions today. Africa's history is filled with powerful kingdoms and extraordinary wealth. These rulers helped shape the history of a continent and the world. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to the Calabash. Which African king surprised you the most? Until next time, keep opening the Calabash.